Hey folks, how's it going? Dr. Spin. I got another spin-off post for you guys. 2 albums by fantastic artists that you may or may not have heard of, but certainly should check them out because both these albums really are worth your time and effort to listen to. But only one of these albums can go on to be recognized as one of my favorite albums from 2025. So on the one hand, I've got Sobs' air guitar versus Amythyst Kiah's Still+Bright. This is Amythyst Kiah's second full-length release, and like her first album, it combines bluesy, folksy rock with indie songwriting. I think the difference being on Still+Bright is that it leans a little bit more into the more rootsy, bluesy side of her sound than the indie pop songwriting. Although that may rob the album a little bit of some diversity in the songwriting, she also has several guest artists come in that kind of add flavor to the album and give it a lot of character song to song. When you compare that up against Sobs over here, again, this Sobs album is a Singaporean group and very polished, power pop adjacent songwriting, and a melodicism and pacing on this album just lets it fly by effortlessly. And both these albums share a certain songwriting focus, and they both succeed admirably well in this regard. But the way in which the songwriting is recognized is different, pretty radically different, because Amythyst Kiah's kind of mountainy, bluesy side kind of stands in juxtaposition to the more polished urban feel that this Singaporean group has. But, for me personally, there's an admission that place matters. And because I'm living in a more rural area that's kind of in the mountains, this Amythyst Kiah album has really resonated with me more than I expected. I wonder what would happen maybe if I was living in somewhere more urban, I would lean more towards the Sobs album. But really, I keep coming back to Amythyst Kiah. She makes mention of Johnson City, which is nearby where I live, in this album. And a lot of her topics really are things that I feel are reflections of the cultural tone from this area. And I feel that a little bit. So between these two, I'm going to have to give it to Amythyst Kiah. So agree or disagree, please sound off below. Then head over to my YouTube channel where you'll find more posts on independent artists and classic deep dive reviews.